Aloha everyone, this is Kumu Maliola, and I'm ready to have a very fun time with you doing creative dance, creative movement. Now we're going to dance about a mo'olelo, a story. And if you haven't watched the video with the mo'olelo, the story in it, you should press pause now, go to the website and watch the story first. Look for the story of Ku'ula. Okay? And then when you're done, come on back and we'll have some fun. But for those of you who have seen the video, let's dance about that story. Now to do the creative dance, one thing we have to do is wake up our minds, get ready to focus, wake up our imagination, and then warm up our bodies so we can do our dancing. So let's begin like that. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of something called brain gym, but I like it. I'm not an expert in it, but I do love it. And it involves making figure eights. That's part of it, okay? So if you think about it, if you start at the bottom, you can draw a figure eight like that, right, with your finger. Okay, you try one with me, ready? Go, and there's and then go up, and then you go down, right? Now that's like a standing up figure eight. You could also draw one lying down figure eight like this, you know? That would be horizontal. Here's a vertical. Now we're gonna draw lots of figure eights. So are you ready to do that? Let's have some music, that's always fun. Okay, let's have louder music. So, watch how we get it loud. Yeah, now it's ready to go. Okay, I hope you can hear it nicely. Ready? Figure eights with your hand. Down, curving, up, back down. Yeah. How much other hand? What about two hands at once? Now this is the vertical one. Now let's try drawing this one. The horizontal. Could you do the horizontal with your hips? A figure eight with your hips? That was more hard, yeah? What about your elbows? Let's do a great big one with our elbows. A vertical. Other elbow. Two elbows. What about your shoulder? Other shoulder. What about your leg? That's harder for me. Whoa! What about your whole body? Let's start low. Go up high. Down way low. Now can we move through the room with our figure eights? Go all around and change like elbows. And maybe sometimes horizontals. Maybe hips. How about a shoulder? How about slow? How about faster? Freeze. Unfreeze and stand in neutral. Take a deep breath. Shake it out. Good job, my kitty. Now, I would like to take that movement, the figure eights, and think about the ocean. Because really, our story is about Ku'ula, and he was considered to be a god of the ocean. So let's think about the waves, the curving nature of the waves as they move. And let's use those figure eights to move through the space. Let's first start in one spot, but we can use space by going down and up and doing things behind us and to the side. And we're just going to do a warm up with our body, thinking about ocean waves that curve. All right, so we're going to be using very curving motions, much like we did in our figure eights. Everybody ready? All right, curving motions of the ocean. Here we go. Okay, let's go slow. Curve and move. Legs down, up hips, curving, knees, turning, chest, back, Now can we move in the space slowly? Ocean waves curving. Just like. Sometimes could we go fast, but just sometimes. And go back to slow. That was fast. Now slow. Curving ocean waves. Are you using the back? Curve to the back. What about the sides? Sides and back. Freeze. Stand in neutral. Take a nice deep breath. And let it out. Good job, my cousin. Thank you for the music. Okay, now that was movement. We were moving. It's like dancing, right? Now let's do something where we don't move so much. Frozen shapes, where we make a shape that doesn't move, but we use creative movement. So we use our whole body. Did you see how we were doing that? Shoulders, back, hips, chest. We used all the parts of our body. So we make the shapes. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to use all of our body and our imagination to go beyond what we see and go into the depths of our imagination, what we could think that the possibilities are endless, what we can create. Okay, so the first one, I want you to think about the main character of this mo'olelo, of the story, Ku'ula. He's a very strong man. He's a very kind, compassionate man, and he's very skilled. He has a lot of gifts, right? So let's start by making strong shapes, okay? So for an instance like this, I'm gonna use my whole body. I'll take 4 counts to make a shape, and then I'm gonna freeze so you can see it. All right, this is a strong shape of ku'ula. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see how I'm freezing? That's a frozen shape. Now look, I got a straight line, I'm leaning back, my knees are bent. Okay, now I'm gonna make another one, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I hold. Now you see I got the elbow in my shape, and I'm leaning forward, my knees are bent, and I come back to neutral. Okay, your turn. I'll play my big drum for you. I'll give you 4 counts. Strong shapes of ku'ula. Go 1, 2, 3, and freeze, freeze. There's only 2 counts, but it was long. Good job. Unfreeze. Stand in neutral. Try another one. Now you may have made one in high level like I did, but can you make a strong shape in the middle level? Like if this is high, can you make a strong shape down here in the middle? And if you even want to go down all the way to the floor and do it, that's fine too. That's the low level. A different level than high. Strong shape for ku'ula. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it. Hold it. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, I see some middles, some lows. Good. All right. And everybody back to neutral. Now, ku'ula was also a very generous man. He gave to his people. So could we make a shape in which you're reaching out? You know, this is a space close to your body. I call that near space. But when you reach out, that I call that far space because I'm reaching far. His generosity reached far. So if I want to make a shape of ku'ula showing his generosity, I may make 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm reaching far with my elbow and my arm. I can make a shape with my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm reaching out with my legs and my arms. So can you now make a shape for ku'ula in which you reach out with your body? So you're revealing his generosity to give. Go 1, 2, 3, hold. I see you reaching. Now some are reaching just to the side. Can you reach high? Can you reach low? Can you reach behind you and use all the directions in space? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold and stand in neutral. Good job, friends. You do this creative dance. Okay, now let's think. Ku'ula was in charge of the ocean, right? So let's think of some of the creatures in the sea. Like, for example, the lobster. We call him ula, lobster. ʻula. Now, lobsters have sharp, pointy things, and if you've ever seen them, they kind of move in a bumpy way. First, show me shape of lobster. Something with sharp and pointy. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it. Change, go do a different one. You don't have to copy me. You can if you want, or make your own. Lobster, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lobster, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, try your own lobster. Go 1, 2, 3. I see sharp and pointy things going in different directions. Good. Unfreeze, stand in neutral. Let's try to move the ʻula, the lobster. And this time when you move the lobster, can you move in a staccato? That means sharp and bumpy, choppy way, all right? Now, I'm gonna ask Honu. Where are you, Honu? Here he is. This is Honu. He likes to go to school. See him there? Okay, Honu's gonna play for you. First, I'll demonstrate, okay? Watch. If I'm in my lobster position, I can move. I call this sharp and bumpy, choppy and staccato. I can go backwards, I can go sideways, and I can go forward. I call that sharp, bumpy, choppy, and staccato. Me and Honu would like to see you do that. First, make your lobster shape. Okay, now you ready? Move it, go, bumpy, choppy, up, down, sideways. Can you turn? Can you jump? And freeze. Good job, stand in neutral. Okay, now, let's think of another creature in the sea, very different than the ʻula, but maybe likes to eat them. That would be mano, the lobster. Now, some schools I go to, the children all want to do this. That's how they show mano. But you, on my Zoom, I know you're going to be creative and use your imagination and lots of body parts to show me mano. Okay? For instance, maybe your mano is like that. Or maybe your mano is like this. Or maybe your mano is like this. I'd like to see your mano shapes. Sharp. Ready? Honu wants to play. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Freeze that. I see sharp, straight, up and down. And one more. Go. Change your level. Shark in another level. And let me look. Okay. Back to neutral. Okay, now this time, when you move with your mano, could you try this? Could you move slowly? We were choppy and bumpy for ʻula. We're going to be different for mano. We're going to be sustained, long, slow. Only we're going to turn fast. Now let's see. All right, we'll try this music, the same one. Okay, I'm going to show you first. I'll move slow and with strength, and then I'm going to have sharp turns. And all the while, I'm going to have a lot of angles in my body. See, pointy parts to remind me of mano. Watch. And then you can do it with me, or you can watch. The idea? Slow, I changed levels, and then when I wanted to change directions, I went fast. Sometimes I even jumped, and I kept changing the angles in my body. Strong, tight angles. All right, show me. Now I'm gonna use my glasses so I can see this thing. Are you ready? Okay. Your mano dance, stand in neutral. Now give me a mano shape with sharp angles. Okay, ready? Go. Move slowly. Down and up, turning, fast ones. Okay, you can go fast whenever you want. You don't have to wait for me. Okay. And freeze. Thank you. Okay, that was very good. Now let's do this. All right, we're going to get a different song because we love that, having different songs. This one. They've all gone away. Here we go. This one. Now we're going to do one last creature of the sea. It's perhaps my favorite. It is the he'e. I love the octopus. Okay? So does the mano, by the way, like to eat the octopus. Now, the octopus is not sharp and angly. It is floppy and curvy and twisty and curly, right? Can we try a few shapes like that? So if we're going to be he'e, we're going to be like curly. We're going to be like twisty. We're going to be all bundled up in a bunch of twisty curves. You try some. Ready? Show me the head. Go. And 1, 2, 3, 3. All right, ready? And another one. 1, 2, 3. And freeze. Last one. Would you change level? Go to another level and give me the lot of legs in your curving. The octopus has 8 arms, so if you don't use your legs too, you know, these then won't look as good and full and exciting. All right, ready? Hey, octopus with everything. Go 1, 2, 3, hold. Very good. Return to neutral. Okay, now, can you give me the he'e, the dance of the he'e? This will be not strong and tight like the mano. It'll be loose and flowing and moving. You want me to do it? I'll do a little bit, then I'm gonna ask you to do it. Let's go slow, but you can go anywhere in the room. Unfurling your tentacles. I can change level. Go. Ready, you try. Hey, up and down. Turning, legs, back, elbows, arms. Keep going. Up and down, freeze. Go again. Down, up. Can you add a jump? Slow. And with little jumps. Turn. Freeze. Stand in neutral. Okay. Good job. Good job, good job. Okay, now, let's think about the sun, ʻAiʻai. One thing about the boy you might have noticed is his father kept telling, "Enana kuikikumu," watch the teacher. The teacher was his father, right? Focus on what I'm doing. That's what the father was saying to him. Watch what I'm doing, observe all the details. And ʻAiʻai learned a lot by doing that. He had to focus. So we use a lot of focus when we do dance. Could we try showing ʻAiʻai and his ability to focus, but use different body parts, okay? So for example, if I wanted to say, show me ʻAiʻai focusing and use your elbows. My eyes are following where my elbow is going. Now what about ʻAiʻai focus shoulder? ʻAiʻai focusing with his chest. ʻAiʻai, I have to move back now, focusing with his knee. Okay? ʻAiʻai focusing with his foot to the back. Can you show me some shapes which use one part of your body part and your eyes together to show me deep focus? All right, ready? Turtle wants to get back in the game. All right, first, ʻAiʻai focus. 1, 2, 3, hold it. Some use legs, some use elbow. Next one, try a different level. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see somebody with a shoulder, somebody with a hip. That's great. And last one, 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. Those are good. Please stand in neutral. Thank you. Okay, that's the ʻAiʻai. Now, a very fun one that I like is, and ʻAiʻai wanted to do this, when he saw his father scooping the fish out of the loko i'a, out of the fish pond with the net, and then he would gently place them in the canoe. That was what he really wanted to do, that one, because that looked like so much fun. I thought it looked like fun too. So could we try doing the dance of scooping the fish and gently letting them out of their net, okay? Let's have this music, same composer, Mr. Engel. Here we go. Ready? Get your net. Scoop low. And place them high. Scoop with your elbow. And put them behind you. Scoop with your leg. And put them somewhere with your hip. Scoop with your head. And place them with your chin. Scoop with your chest. Now you can scoop with anything you want. I'm gonna watch. Scoop and let go. Turn. Go low and high. Scoop. Release. One more. Scoop. Let go. And freeze. And stand in neutral. Good job. Okay. Scooping. Now, you notice that they hooked that puhi, right? In the jaw with the sacred fish hook, Manaya Kalani. Did any of you happen to recognize that fish hook, Manaya Kalani? Because some of you might have seen that in the movie Moana. Had the same name. Could it be the same hook? I wonder. Well, read enough stories and you might find out. I can't tell you the answer myself, but I wonder too. Now, they got him hooked, then they had to pull him, okay? Now, with the pulling, that takes a lot of strength. So now we're gonna go back to a strong energy, a really tight, hard energy, because we gotta pull. Now, as we do in creative dance, we're not just gonna pull with our arms, we're gonna pull with all the different parts of our body, because that's what makes dance interesting when we use different parts of our body. So we're gonna pull with different parts. We're gonna pull up, because in space, which is a big part of our dancing, using space, we can pull up, we can pull down, we can pull to the side, we can pull to the back, we can pull to the front. So we have many ways. Now, I'd like us to do this huki. That means pull in Hawaiian. I'd like to do the pulling dance very slow and not, you know how we did choppy for the he'e? This is gonna be what we call sustained. It's just gonna go on the pulling. It won't stop like that. I'm so sorry the ambulance is going by. And we bless the people that need the ambulance and those who drive it. All right, you ready? This is slow, sustained pulling. Here we go. Ready? Huki, the pulling dance. I'm starting with my elbows. And I'm pulling up. Now I'm pulling my arms, I'm pulling back. Now with my shoulder, I'm pulling to the side. Now I'm gonna pull down and then my leg up. I'm gonna pull you with my chest backwards. And then with my head sideways. I'm gonna pull you with my elbow and turn. And then my hip is gonna pull you this way. Strong pulling with my chin now. So you keep going. Freeze. Pull again. Up, sideways. Pull backwards some way. Can you pull with your hips? Could you pull with your knee? Can you pull with your legs? Turn while you're pulling. Change level while you're pulling. Pull from low, then bring your body to middle, lift your high, and pull all the way back down to low again. Down. Freeze. Unfreeze and come up. Good job. Good job with the pulling. All right, now I believe we're moving into the last part, which is the smashing. Yeah, that's what happened in the very end, right? The puhi was up on the beach, scaring everybody because he just couldn't stop wanting to hurt people. First, he just wanted to steal their food, and then in the end, he was ready to bite them and, hurt them. So I said, no, you cannot come. He smashed him with a big pohaku. Now, I would like to ask you if you think there's any other way that ʻAiʻai could have acted with that puhi besides smashing him. But the truth of the matter is he did smash him. So I'd like to see a smashing dance. But I don't want to smash the puhi. I want to smash something else. I want to smash not a person or not a thing, not an animal, I want to smash the things that hurt me and all my friends. For example, I love the ocean, and the ocean is very polluted right now. This is now in June, we think about the ocean, the stories about the ocean, but the ocean is suffering. It's polluted. When I put on my mask and go down, I don't see many fish at all. I don't see coral that is alive. I see a lot of trash though, and plastic bags floating. And my friends who go fishing way out in the sea tell me, they see massive, huge amounts of plastic floating in our ocean. So I want to smash pollution, contamination in our ocean. I want to smash that. I want that to change. And you see how the eel was transformed into rocks? I smashed his body, and then the eel was transformed or changed into rock that stayed, and it's still there. You can go sit on it. You can go play on it on the beach. It turned into something good that people enjoy seeing. Rocks on the beach. We have fun with rocks on the beach. Little critters live on the rocks. They find shade in the rocks, and we enjoy them, okay? So let's transform it into something. So when I smash pollution in the ocean, I'm going to transform it into a lobster because I like them. Or maybe a ʻaʻai because I love them. Or maybe a kinder puhi that doesn't eat up people and steal people's food. You can change it into a seaweed if you want. But I'd like you to practice smashing and transforming. Okay? So you start with the shape of something we don't like. This is my pollution in the ocean shape. And now I'm going to smash it. And now I'm going to transform it into a glorious octopus. And that's my smashing dance. Okay? So first, you need the shape of something that is bad, like pollution in the ocean. Pollution in the ocean is a mess. It's plastic. It's all over. I think it's twisted up. Plastic in the ocean probably gets all twisted up. Why don't you make a big twisted up shape for pollution? Let me see it. 1, 2. Okay, good. Now, you notice in my smashing dance, I went from high to low, and I did go from slow to fast. You may do that if you wish. Ready? Show me your smashing dance. Ready? Go. Okay, good. Now, you have to end it with the shape of something beautiful and wonderful that you're transforming into. I transformed into a ʻaʻai. You might transform into a clear, sparkling wave that's free of contamination. Or you may transform into a mano that can prowl the oceans carefully without fear of eating a big plastic jug, you know? Or a honu. Also, not having to worry about a net choking him. All right, try it again. Ready? Contamination shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, smashing dance, go! And transformation. I'm going to become a clear, sparkling wave. And back. That's good, my cutty. Okay, now, I want you to think about something. I want you to think about something else that is a big problem. Pollution in the ocean is a big problem, that's what we're dancing about, but other things happen in our lives too. For example, recently, we've had a lot of talking about Black Lives Matter because terrible things have happened for many, many years to African American people, Black people who live in America, and really around the world. Racism is in many, many places. But in Black America, it takes a lot of lives and makes many lives very unhappy. So everyone is standing and saying, Black lives matter, African American lives matter. We need to smash racism. Now, I'm not talking about smashing any one person who did racist things. I'm talking about smashing the idea of racism, that we judge people by their color and take away their freedom and their rights because of their color. Racism as an entity, like pollution in the ocean, but this one is almost more harmful to I say it is more harmful to ourselves as people, racism. So I'd like you to join me in smashing racism. And what do I want to transform it into? Freedom, equality, justice, kindness, compassion, humanity, all those things, whatever you choose. Maybe freedom is an easy one for you to think about. Freedom for all people, freedom for Black people. Okay, so I'm going to take my first one this is going to be, this is my racism. And now my smashing. I had to do it 3 times to make sure it goes away. And now my freedom for all. And back to neutral. Okay? Racism. Ready? Okay, show me the terrible nature of racism. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that shape. I'd like to see what racism looks like to you. All right, now, I smashed it 3 times. It needed extra smashing. Smash! Smash it! High, low, backwards, everywhere. It's everywhere, so smash it everywhere. And now end in freedom or justice, equality or compassion. Hold it. You need to hold it long. We need to get that going. All right, now back to neutral. Good job. That was very good. Now, what about in your own lives? Oh, you know what I'd also like to smash before we get to your own lives? This is part of your own lives. I'd kind of like to smash the corona, the COVID, any of the terrible diseases that threaten us and keep us apart. I'd like to get back together. You know, I would love for parts of our lives that we had before to come again, where I could hug you and play with you and laugh and go to your school and dance with you. So I'd like to smash the COVID and anything else that would ever come to harm so many of us. And I'd like to transform it back into laughter, hugging, and creative dance in schools with children. Okay? All right. This is my COVID dance. My smashing and my transforming. Neutral. Okay, your turn. COVID. Give me the shape that transformed our lives. COVID. Now, the smashing. Go. And now, the miraculous transformation shape. What did you transform it into? Did you transform it into play dates with your good best friends? Did you transform it into hugs with your grandma? I bet you had some wonderful things you transformed it into. Good. All right. Now, we're going to end our class today by making a title for our dances. So, we have to think about words. Now, I think we should first make a dance for Black Lives Matter. And then, because really our topic was the ocean, I think we should make one for the ocean. Okay? So now, here we go. First one, Black Lives Matter. Think of these words: freedom, justice, equality, compassion is like kindness, which is like aloha, which is like love. You have to have understanding, the family of man, humanity. Those are all words I could think of that have to do with Black Lives Matter. So I made my title. This is the title of my Black Lives Matter dance. It says, Black lives are precious. Wake up, America. Wake up, world. That's my title. Black lives are precious. Wake up, America. Wake up, world. So I could say my title like this. Black lives are precious. Wake up, America. Wake up, world. I show my racism, my bars holding me prisoner, my smashing dance, and my freedom. Okay? Now, you gotta make up a title. Yours could be like, Justice for All, Freedom for Black America, Aloha to the Black Americans in our lives. Let there be justice, freedom for all, Black Lives Matter. You can make up the title you like. Ready? I'd like you all to say your title out loud. Ready, set, say your title. Okay, now can you do your dance flip for me, please? Okay, ready? And show me the racism shapes. And now show me the smashing of it. And show me the ending power of freedom and justice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Back to neutral. Now, because we also danced about the ocean, I think it'd be very nice to close our class with a dance for the ocean and a title. Now for the ocean, the things that are hurting the ocean right now are pollution, contamination, and those things are resulting in extinction. Coral are dying, fish are dying, things will never come back. Now, on the other hand, when the ocean is alive and healthy and well, it's clear, it's sparkling, it's delightful, it's pure, it's infinite, it goes forever, it's salty and serene. So I made up this title for my ocean dance. Save our seas for our children of today and tomorrow. Save our seas for our children of today and tomorrow. You might make up your title, could be Love the Ocean, Take Care. It could be I Deserve a Beautiful Sea. It could be Protect Our Waves, Watch What You Do. You know, because if everybody watched what they did, bought less plastic, threw away less plastic, maybe our ocean would be better. So let's hear your titles about the ocean. Okay? Got them? All right. Now, one final dance. Your Save Our Seas. All right. Everybody ready? Show me the pollution in the ocean. All the twisted up plastic. Is it a twisted shape? Hold it now. Okay, now smash that pollution. Yeah. And end up with a clear wave, a frozen shape of a mano or a puhi. Good, hold it nicely. All right, return and stand in neutral. My ka'ino. What a great job. Well, thank you, everyone. It was delightful to have this time to dance with you. Took me all day to get ready to do this, but I had so much fun. Thank you very much. Mahalo nui loa. I hope I get to dance with you again. And even if I don't, I hope you keep dancing. Much aloha from Anahola, Kauai, my little living room, to all of you, wherever you may be. Keep dancing, keep believing, keep the faith, and let's all work together to make a better world for our children of today and tomorrow. Much aloha.